Good afternoon, y'all, and thank you for joining us again with Home Sweet Home Ocala. My name is Eladi Fonseca with Great Expectations Realty.
And of course, I'm Ali Pena with Great Expectations Realty as well. And today we have a guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tristan with Great Expectations Realty.
So clearly we're all from Great Expectations Realty.
Shocker!
All right.
So when we mention team, this is what we mean. We have
other salespeople and property managers, and they're all equally great. They're amazing. Tristan's one of my favorite, of course. I'm just kidding. I don't have favorites. I love you, babe.
I know. We're like the trio over here, but don't tell the other ones because they get jelly. So they'll get jelly. So just like every week, today we're starting with the stats. So new homes on market within the last 7 days, there have been 407 new homes hit the market.
Which I was expecting from our last stats last week because, again, there was like 200 something already.
Right, like already pending. Yeah, so it changes
Yeah.
every single week, though, even one or two numbers, but it does change.
Yeah.
So increase, we only had 80 of them increase in price.
How many decreases? Because that's my favorite.
365. So we had more decreases this
That's my
week.
favorite to look up when I look up on the MLS.
It's like
I'm always
decrease.
What do we have here?
And they're so different, like way off. Even I've done it. Totally guilty. We're even $1,000, but it boosted up again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's do $1,000 drops at a
course.
time, just
It
because
brings you
hits
right up. Yeah,
exactly.
right back up there.
So some of them aren't that big, but they're there. There's decreases.
There
so we
are
see
those
that happening.
decreases, yeah.
Absolutely. Back on market, we have 76.
Okay.
76 back on market. So again, we've explained multiple times as to why the back on market. It could be financing. It could just be they get cold feet.
Could be really anything.
Anything. So who knows why it's back on market? But we do have 76 of those.
Yeah.
Sold, we have 263.
All right.
So again, next week we see more coming in because we dropped some. Expired, only 36.
Wow. Okay.
Leased. Take a guess.
I can never guess because you know what?
Don't look at my paper. I see you looking.
I already looked. Can I guess?
You can guess.
57.
57.
But it's not true. There's probably a lot
There's
more.
more.
It's just not in our MLS.
In the MLS. Because we've had a couple. Tristan had one this past week. One or two, I think you leased.
Yes.
So again, it's adding. It's definitely not 57. Pending 313 are pending.
Again, more than last week. So that's crazy. People are buying.
So overall, there's well over 26 homes available right now on the market.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to buy.
Yeah.
You got all different sizes, all different shapes, because now there's shapes too. They're shapes, okay? They're not all squared, I promise. I've seen some with some little turns. And listen, you get them in all different sizes, shapes, and prices.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So
it's true.
There's always
We're
homes.
seeing a lot too of 2 bedrooms coming up.
Yes,
which is really cool. Some of the new developers are doing 2 bedrooms again. That's
because
really
a lot
nice.
of people are asking for those.
Yeah, demand supply.
Yeah,
demand supply.
So what's your take on it, Tristan? On the 2 bedrooms.
I love it.
Right.
So I actually, my daughter, my youngest daughter, bought a starter home. Mm-hmm. And affordability, and for her to keep up with by herself, she's got a 2-2.
Yeah,
so
and a 2-2. That's even better.
Yeah, it's perfect for her.
It's what they need. Better. So not everybody needs a 3-2, 4-2, 5-2.
No.
That we have people
especially
that are
if
always
you're starting out as a family, or you're by yourself, or you're getting into those years where you don't have kids in the house anymore whatsoever, and you want to downsize. But you know what? You might have your kids come over, something like that. So having a 2-2 is amazing.
It's great. It's phenomenal. So. What are we talking about today, Allie?
All right, so we are really going to talk about area and affordability. Okay, so there's different areas in Marion County. We have been telling people for weeks now that Marion County is massive, and it is true, and not all the areas are the same. There are some more affordable areas than other, and there are some very gorgeous areas that we're going to get into like the nitty-gritty of like what are the rental prices, what are the sales prices for each area.
Right, because again, we're here to inform you.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit. When you say affordability, we're talking about both sales and rentals.
Correct.
So which area would you like to start with today, Tristan?
I would like to start with Marion Oaks, Eladi.
Okay. See, well, we have such a great time. I mean, this is it. This is us raw right here. This is not going to be edited. Allie, this part stays in, okay? This is raw. So you started from like, you sounded like Bob Barker for a minute there from like The Price is Right. We are starting with Eladi. Phenomenal. So let's start with Marion Oaks. Because I live in Marion Oaks. I sell a lot in Marion Oaks, so I see what the market is doing in Marion Oaks, Tristan. So
I knew that, Eli.
Y'all are gonna kill me.
Allie, don't worry. We're going to give you your fair share in a few minutes here.
Don't worry, my area's like way back where. I'll tell you where later.
So with Marion Oaks, we're seeing not that many price decreases because to begin with, the homes are very affordable.
Yeah.
Especially the new constructions. A lot of the 2.2s that are coming into Marion Oaks are right around 210, 220-ish, which is not bad.
Yeah.
You can get a really nice 3.2 starting at about 265.
That's not bad. That's actually great.
I think the highest I've seen for new construction. Exactly.
That's low. Yeah. If nobody heard me there, that was lower than the medium. So the medium is around 270, 280 right now.
270, 280 is what we said last week, and it's still about the same.
And it's still about the same. So if you could get a 3.2 for lower than that, that you're beating everybody else.
Exactly. And then the highest I think I've seen is no more than 350.
Okay.
When it comes to new constructions. Now, we do have some of the resales, which are bigger, even some on acre lots, believe it or not, that are higher, but they're gorgeous. So affordability is definitely there. Yeah. When it comes to rentals in Marion Oaks, and Tristan, you have a couple in there too, so we can kind of butt heads on this one. So we are anywhere, in Marion Oaks, we're renting between, I want to say 1,300. The max I've seen is about 2,000.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree with that?
Yes.
And the 2,000 is probably going to be a 4.2.
4.2, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like, does that make a difference whether it's a little older home or new construction? Or new construction going for the higher prices?
No, I think it's based on the size.
Okay. Okay.
And when you look at rentals, they're all about the same price range.
Okay.
So a 3.2, you're probably $1,795 to $1,895
really
for a
good.
new construction.
Okay.
And even
that's
an older
good.
home, you're probably going to be about the same. Keep in mind that, and I don't know if I've stated this in the past, the older homes do have more square footage.
Yes.
Yes, I have noticed that just going into houses, and in my opinion, they do have a lot of charm.
They do. They have more
They're
character.
very charming. They're very charming.
They have more character. They have different, and they're bigger.
Yeah.
For the same price.
Yeah.
So that's where the affordability is there.
You can go newer, which is like again very nice. I'm not gonna tell
and
you.
You have all the warranties
very
and
nice,
stuff too.
exactly.
So.
But older tends to be also bigger.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. So I did hear on the radio station this morning on the way to take the kids to school. Did you know that they're stating, and again, I have to do research, so do not write this down. Do not come on, people. Again, let's
something we heard that we're not sure of, but we're telling you anyways.
Right. A lot of the mortgage companies now, like the minimum that you have to make to even qualify for a mortgage is about $115,000.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Which is still not bad because you could possibly do that here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With two people working.
Yeah.
But I never really dug and did research on that part of mortgage. Like, how much do you actually have to make to qualify to be able to purchase?
Yeah.
But I think that there's definitely more to that 115. So again, we have to research.
I think that 115 though might be pretty high. Like that would be a pretty big house.
When you think of Marion County, absolutely.
Yeah. Because I'm doing like a little bit of mental math right now, and I'm not great at math, so. Just saying.
Right.
You're brave.
You're brave. I'm being brave right now. But definitely, I think
it's still high. So that would probably be
comparing. Like if you have like a 2-person household, and I'm just going like basic on like the standards of family. Mostly, you have a 2-person family living in a house. That's a 3-2. You usually don't have one person living in a 3-2.
Right.
So I think like even if both people are making like $75,000, you should be good.
Right. So what I think we need to do is maybe in the future is bring
we'll research a little bit more.
We'll do a little bit more research and maybe bring somebody with the mortgage in the mortgage industry just to answer some of these questions because it's definitely good to know.
We're not mortgage lenders.
Yeah, because not everybody is making $115 a year.
No.
So that's why I think there's definitely more that we need to find out. But since we're talking about affordability, I figured I'd throw that out there. So we'll do some more research on that. That'll be on another episode.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. So what part do you want to talk about now, Allie?
So, of course, I live in the Shores area. So
you want to talk about the Shores. Okay.
So, of course, I'm going to talk about the Shores. And
you can cover the Shores in Bellevue because they're kind of close.
They are close, and they're very, very affordable. I mean, they're a little bit way out from, like, Ocala. I would say, like, I drive around, like, 25 minutes to the office, which is, like, very central Ocala.
Right.
So, homes there, you could find a nice 3-2 for like $250 or less even.
Right.
And new construction could be a little higher than that. Okay, so we're going to new construction. We are going back to the medium just because the lots there are actually pretty big compared to, like, for example, if you were to go to like Central Ocala where there's not a lot of lot.
No. So, like the city of Ocala is what you're meaning.
Yes.
Yeah, there's barely anything there.
Yeah.
And if you can find it, good luck.
Exactly. Over there you could find some very, very nice big lots and build yourself a home for $250 easily.
Right.
Very nice. Yeah, I have some in my neighborhood actually right now going up. Yeah. Now, rental's interesting in the shores because
I have to agree with you there because they're all over the place.
Yes.
They are all over the place.
Here is the thing. New construction in the shores is actually pretty pricey. I would say it's pricier than Marion County.
Really? Than Marion Oaks?
The Marion Oaks, I'm sorry.
In the shores, new construction? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know why specifically, but it is. It's a little bit more pricier than...
It could be different things. I don't know. Keep in mind that the Suntran does go down to the shores where it does not come into Marion Oaks.
That's true.
So you have that public transportation.
Yes.
So people will pay a little bit more because you have that public transportation available to you.
That's true.
That could be one of the factors.
That is very true. However, for older homes, especially if they're not all tiled, if they're carpet, if they're like anything pretty much built under 2003, you could find it for anywhere from $1,350 to $1,500, $1,600 if it's very, very big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so again, older homes, which have a little bit more, but they're not as updated, you can definitely get for less.
Yeah, I think carpet makes a big difference over there for some reason.
A lot of the renters right now, they're not looking for carpets either, though. I've come across that.
Yeah,
even a lot of our investors are like, get rid of the carpet. Everybody's going to like plank flooring or tiles.
Yeah.
It's just...
Plus, what I'm noticing is, if you're going to put... let's say a 3-2 with carpet for rent at $1,600. A lot of people will just take a new construction that's all tiled for $1,795.
Yeah, just a tad more.
Just a tad more. Yeah.
So that's definitely
Yeah. So
Miss Bob Barker over here with the Price is Right.
Come on,
let's talk about Denellen.
All right, Denellen. So. Denellen, there's not a whole lot of new construction unless you're talking about like in the Rolling Hills area or that area.
Which is a mixture of Denellen and Ocala.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wow. How did I not know that?
There's like one road that really divides them.
Divides them? Yes. Okay. All right. I mean, we could talk about also the area around Denellen too because I don't actually know much about it.
About Rolling Hills?
Yeah, I know. I'm not down there a lot.
You need to come visit. Where we are in Rolling Hills, there's mostly 1 acre lots. Up towards the front, there is half acre lots and quarter acre lots.
I should come visit.
Yes, you should.
Do you want to give your address? Just kidding. We won't do that. We have a pool party at Tristan's house coming up, and Jeff's going to be smoking something. Whether it's a turkey or I should have said what. He's going to be smoking some food. He's going to be smoking some food, people. Food.
Oh, he's a great cook, so
yeah, he is.
I'll be there.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
All right.
So those rentals, and we are close to the WEC, the World Equestrian Center. So those rentals, the new construction especially, can go up into the 2000s.
Yeah.
Expected. Anything close to the WEC was a little bit higher.
It's a little bit higher.
And new construction is huge out there right now. And you're looking probably well above the 3s.
Okay.
For that.
Yes.
Denellen, so rental wise, especially like the ones that I manage right now are more in the downtown area. Okay. You're looking anywhere. It's kind of variety depending on what obviously.
Yeah.
Like the one that I have right now is 2 and 1.5. And we're at $1,450.
Okay.
So it's a cute little duplex though.
It is.
It's a cute duplex.
Yes.
And it has, I think, does it have laundry included?
It does.
Okay, so it has laundry included. So again, anything with laundry included, it's going to bring up the price a little bit because you don't need your own washer dryer.
Yep.
And you don't have to worry about going to a laundromat either.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a big plus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. I hate the laundromat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know it's necessary, but God, I hate that place.
Yeah.
It's a day.
It's a whole day. You spend your whole day there.
And then you can't like drop it off and leave. No. Like you have to stay there. Like
Got a baby.
They got signs everywhere. If your clothes walks away, that's on you. So it's come with the pizza, water, soda, whatever. Sit down, have a feast while you see the machine spinning. So anything with a laundry included is definitely going to be a tad bit higher. But again, we have renters that are looking for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And quick question. So for sales, would you say it's a little bit more expensive of an area than what we've talked about?
I'm going with Rolling Hills on that one, and yes, only because the lot size.
Okay.
I mean, we live on almost 2 acres, and so that
big difference.
Yeah.
Rolling Hills, definitely. Denellen is going to be lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like going
Denellen.
door, because Denellen doesn't have a lot of new construction.
Okay.
It's hit and miss at the moment. It's growing. Don't get us wrong. It is growing, but it's not there yet.
Okay, so it's growing a little slower than
and it's
Merino,
more Denellen heading more towards Citrus County.
Okay.
Yes.
So in Citrus County, that's where you have a lot of your new construction. Rolling Hills, which is what Tristan was referring to, we have a lot of buyers right now wanting to be in Rolling Hills because of the land.
The lot sizes?
Because of the lot size.
That's a huge difference. If you want like a big lot, then that's probably your place to go.
Right.
And you can custom build out there as well.
Well, you did. I know you did. I know you did.
Yeah,
there are some spot lots, like there are some already, but then you can custom build out there.
And most of the construction coming into Rolling Hills is all custom built.
Okay.
Most of it. Like you don't have a lot of spec homes coming up yet. Like the same builders or whatever coming in there. Not yet. Not yet. Most of those are going to be your custom built.
That's really nice. Okay. Also, we just going to touch base a little bit. I'm going to go back to Bellevue and then Summerfield.
Okay.
So Bellevue, I think, I don't know whether you guys agree or not, it is most affordable out of pretty much, I think, most of the areas in Marion County. Very, very good prices and I would say adequate land too.
Correct.
Not like Rolling Hills maybe. I don't think you're gonna find those 2 acres.
You're gonna be probably in your quarter acres. In Bellevue and Summerfield, you're gonna be in your quarter
decent
acres.
amount of land for the price that you're getting a home. There are new constructions over there as well, so there is that happening. But there's also resale, and I think the resales are great too. They're big in size as well.
Correct.
Summerfield is about the same. However, once you start getting close to the villages, you start getting more of a higher price on those homes. Yeah.
Because you're closer to another.
Yeah.
I call that like Wally World, which is like Walmart on steroids.
That's true.
The villages is like Walmart on steroids. Yeah. Like they're their own little world out there.
They are.
But I love it.
It's gorgeous down there.
I love it.
It is absolutely gorgeous down there.
So the closer you get there, absolutely.
Tristan's husband, Jeff, he introduced me to Shooting World.
Probably.
Shooter's World. What's it called again? I forgot. Well, I love. Oh my god! I went
That's
in
why
there.
It was her husband and not her. She's like, what?
I went in there and I was like, oh my god, this is like beautiful. It's literally like a gun paradise.
That's why Tristan doesn't know, and I don't know either.
We're just looking at
it to her and Jeff to figure it out. We're like, sure, we'll agree with you, Allie. Yep, that's the name of it right there. Let's go send our viewers out there now. Tell them Jeff sent you. You might get a discount.
I'm just saying.
Probably.
It is a gorgeous place.
Yes.
But yes.
We'll take your word for that. How's that?
Yeah.
We'll take your word on it.
Thank you. Yeah. I'll take you one day.
Yeah.
You've been there. Your husband takes you. He makes you, right?
I've not been there.
No, you are lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
I'm so disappointed.
It's a field trip in the making, viewers. It's a field trip in the making.
I will take y'all with me.
There we go. And then we'll mention Jeff Baker's name and we'll get a discount. Yeah. There we go.
Right on. All right. So we're going to move on to what's next.
We are talking about activities going on starting tomorrow. So, because the ones today, it's kind of probably be late for y'all to make it out there today.
Yeah.
So let's talk about tomorrow. We got Cops and Cars.
What in the world is that?
It's a car and truck show.
I don't know that.
It's awesome. It's on, it's going to be at 402 South Pine Avenue, Saturday, tomorrow, the 21st, from 2 to 6. It's a Cops and Cars show. So it's like, it's on Pine. It's right where the Ocala Police Department is.
Okay.
So that's why they call it Cops and Cars.
I was like, are they showing cop cars? Like, I see them all the time. What's going on?
Did I go and push the button?
Right?
Is there a state trooper car?
I want to press a siren once. Can we see what records?
I'm just saying, state troopers, if you want to like just put me in the car really quick just to see it, I really want to see what a state trooper car looks like. It's so cool. It looks so different than the other ones. Is it different inside?
You're weird. I do not. I do not want to be in a state trooper car. I do not want to be a police car. Like, I get close to them. If they're behind me, I'm like shaking. I'm like, oh my God, guys, don't move. Don't breathe. Everybody's got their seatbelts on, right?
I love cops just for the fact that they're so nice, and I've had like really good encounters with them to the point where I'm just lost and I need directions. Help me.
Yeah, I mean, we all love cops. Let's get this. Okay, please don't take it any other way. We all love cops. I get scared when they're behind me. I'm like, what are they going to pull me over for? I'm going the speed limit. I know my lights work. I'm using my blinker, even though nobody else in Marion County does. I use my blinkers.
My registration's up to date.
Yes, I'm like, my insurance is paid for every month. I'm like, what can they pull me up for? And the boys are like, Mom, calm down. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm driving like little Miss Daisy.
You know, the cop is probably behind you, just like, oh, I gotta make it over there in like 10 minutes.
You know they laugh because
oh my God, they know
the brake lights.
Yeah, the minute they see the cop, it's like, I let go of the steering of the gas. I let go of the gas. I'm like, not the steering wheel. I'm like, I let go of the gas just in case. And I'm going the speed limit, but just in case. Just better be safe than sorry.
All right.
Better be safe than sorry. So that's one show to go look at. Another one is going to be at the World Equestrian Center. It's called the Ocala October Dressage. So it's a horse show. It's actually a 2-day event.
I've actually been meaning to go see a dressage show. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's called a what? I called it
dressage.
dressage. Okay, well, she does it
like
more
horses.
bougier than me, okay?
So is
I
it
like
like
horses.
pretty horses?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It's very beautiful, very gallant.
Yes.
Well,
And it's
that'd be
Saturday and
fun.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's an event you might want to go check
I will
out.
probably
I got
go see it.
tournaments, so I'm not going to even be here, but it's Saturday and Sunday. So you got 2 days of that at the World Equestrian Center. The YMCA on Saturday from 6 to 8 they're actually doing their fall festival.
Okay.
So that's Saturday. And there's also a hobby horse equestrian games and parade. That's at the Florida Horse Park.
Okay.
So it's right off of 475. And that one is from 10 to 6.
Okay.
So you got a couple different horse shows to go see this weekend. If you're into that, you got a couple car shows. There's a modern muscle car show at Ocala Pub and Eatery. That's at 3:15. I don't know where in Ocala. It just says 3:15, but that is Saturday from 5 to 9
Google.
also. Google it, people. But there are definitely a whole bunch of activities going on. Tonight, if you want to go and try to make it there, the Moon and Stars Astrology Night.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, and that's at Silver Spring State Park, and that's from 7 to 8:30.
nice.
So
That's
you guys
near my
might
place.
still have time. It's right by you. So that is tonight, and that's from 7 to 8:30.
Okay.
So if you guys want to, that's another event going on. So there are events. So there are things to do, people. You do not
There's
move to
still
Ocala
also
just to
a
watch
lot
TV.
of a lot of those like pumpkin patches and cornfields and
Oh,
all
they're
that stuff.
so
I love
cute.
those things. Yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
cute. They're so cute. So,
All right. So we are pretty much heading out, and anything
thank
else
you
want to
so
say?
much. Nope, we are good. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, Home Sweet Home Ocala, Eladi Fonseca. You can reach me at 352-454-4099.
And again, I'm Ali Pena with Great Expectations Realty, and you can reach me at 786-515-7640. And of course, here is Tristan.
Thanks, guys, for having me. You can reach me at 423-693-8085.
Thank you, Tristan.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Eladi Fonseca. 35245440099. ELADYFONSECA3@gmail.com. Ali Pena. 786515760. ALY.FLREALTOR@gmail.com.